for today's video, we will talk about has, have, and had as modals. English as a second language is hard to learn. But if you will do it one step at a time, together with practice, then one day we'll be able to learn and speak English confidently. This is Rosma, and welcome to Simple English with Rosma. So how do we make has, have, and had modals? So we make them modals by adding to at the end of has, have, and had. So we say has to, have to, and had to. Okay, in our past videos, we named the modals or the modal verbs that we have in the English language. So they are must, might, shall, should, can, will, would. Now, has to, have to, and had to also mean the same thing as the modal must. Okay, therefore, they will have the same use. Okay, by using must, it means that the sentence would entail something that you need to do or you need to get done. Okay, so we will be using has to, have to, and had to in the same manner. Now let us have an example for has to. Okay, again, as per rule, has will be used with the singular verbs he, she, and it, and all singular nouns. Have will be used with I, you, we, they, and all plural nouns. Okay, and both of them will be in the present tense, and had will be used in the past. Now let us have an example for has to. Okay, he has to go to the office tomorrow. So why did we use has? Because our pronoun is he. Now let's have an example for have. Okay, we'll be using I. Okay, so I have to call you back because I'm busy. So why did we use have? Because remember, for have we use I, you, we, they, and all plural nouns. So when do we use had to? Okay. For example, I had to get up early when we were kids. So we use the pronoun I, okay, and our modal had to, okay, and the sentence expresses an obligation that I had to get up early when we were kids. Now, for negative sentences, we does not necessarily have to use has when we use the pronouns he, she, it. Okay, let's say for example, for the example that we had earlier, that she has to go to the office tomorrow, and we will be using the same sentences to make a negative one. So we will say she does not have to go to the office tomorrow. So as you notice, we did not use has, but we use have. Okay, so we say she does not have to go to the office tomorrow. Okay, so let's take the example that we had earlier for have or have to. The example that we used was I have to call you back because I'm busy. Okay, now we'll make it as a negative sentence, so we can say I do not have to call you back because I'm busy. Now, for had to, we use the sentence, we had to get up early when we were kids. Okay, now we're going to make it as a negative sentence. We can say, we did not have to get up early when we were kids. Also, notice that when we make a negative sentence for our modals, has to, have to, and had to, we did not just put the word not before our modals, but for has to, we add also does not have to. And for have to, we add do not have to. Okay, for the negative sentence. So as you notice, we still use have. Okay, it did not change. So we say, I do not have to call you back because I'm busy. And for have had to, we say, or we add did not have to. Okay, so notice that we did not use had to, but we use have to. Okay, in the negative sentence for the past tense had to. Okay, so again, we use has to, have to, and had to if we want to mean must in our sentences. Okay, it means to express an obligation, or something that we need to do or to get done. All right.